Fox 11's Robert Hornacek is on special assignment for us tonight. The newest attraction at Bay Beach Amusement Park will be opening to the public this weekend.
10 o'clock Saturday morning, and while it's only $1 to ride the new roller coaster, it would take roughly 3.8 million rides just to cover the building cost of the project, and the costs don't stop there. Robert Hornacek tonight has more on the cash behind the coaster.
To some, the Zippin' Pippin is a thrill ride that promises to generate excitement and revenue. But others aren't so thrilled, especially with the plan to pay for the Pippin. The ride, dubbed Elvis Presley's favorite roller coaster, was supposed to cost $3 million. But just like the coaster climbs, so has the cost, to nearly $3.8 million, an increase of 26%. Mayor Jim Schmidt says the foundation work and lumber cost more than expected. But he says the project still won't cost taxpayers a dime.
Even though there was a slight cost overrun, and we're fine with the business plan.
That business plan includes $2.4 million the city borrowed to pay for part of the project. Those bonds are usually paid off by taxpayers, but not on the Zippin' Pippin. According to city projections, the ride will generate nearly $400,000 in revenue in its first year. That number is projected to increase each year. If those projections hold true, that's more than enough to cover the annual debt payments. Schmidt says the ride and the park will bring in enough money to pay off the bonds in 10 years. That's half the time of other city projects like the aquatic centers.
I think it's important to know that, look, we have a new attraction here that is going to be paid for by the revenues that we gather at Bay Beach. There's no tax dollars in this.
Besides the bonds, the Zippin' Pippin is being paid for with $600,000 from the Bay Beach Development Fund. That money comes from excess profits at Bay Beach. In 2009, $236,000 was deposited into the fund. Last year, $224,000 went into it. That money is set aside for future improvements at Bay Beach. The rest of the cost of the Zippin' Pippin, about $793,000, will come from private donors. So far, the city has raised more than $700,000 from nearly 30 private donors.
There are no tax dollars in this project.
Well, you know, that's not going to be true.
Alderman Tom DeWayne is one of the 4 city council members who voted against the Zippin' Pippin in March of 2010.
We don't know what kind of year we're going to have at Bay Beach. You know, if we have a rainy season, where are we going to find that extra money?
DeWayne still questions the timing of the coaster and is not convinced the ride is a good idea.
They say it's no taxpayer money, but until I see that happen, we're going to have great years at Bay Beach for this to happen. But it's here, so let's hope it's very successful.
Schmidt says time will prove his critics wrong.
It seems like they've asked a lot more questions about this project than many other projects we've done in this city over the last 20-25 years. This one has been more scrutinized, and we have some people who I don't think appreciate Bay Beach or don't appreciate me, and look, that happens. It's just this project has been a little more challenging than it needed to be. I mean, this is a terrific project that's no tax dollars. That's going to be great for Green Bay and Northeast Wisconsin.
If you can't wait until Saturday to check out the Zippin' Pippin, head to our website, fox11online.com. There you'll find a complete list of donors, some historic photos, and a look at what it's like to ride the newest addition to Bay Beach.